I feel like I'm not good at anything. Have you ever had this thought? Today, I'm going to completely flip that thought around. Did you know there are 8 different types of intelligence? Let me ask you honestly. Have you ever felt like you're definitely good at something else, but because your math and English grades aren't great, you don't get recognized? You can quickly grasp things when playing games. Your body moves naturally when playing sports. You can easily read the room when you're with friends. But you probably never thought of all these as intelligence. We're going to talk about that today. In 1983, a Harvard psychologist named Howard Gardner made a groundbreaking claim. Previously, intelligence equaled an IQ test. Being good at math and language meant you were smart. But Gardner said this: intelligence is not a single entity. Humans have at least 8 independent intelligences. Why is this important? Because school exams only measure exactly 2 out of those 8. The other 6 don't appear on tests, but that doesn't mean they don't exist. Let's quickly go over the 8 types. First, linguistic intelligence, the ability to read, write, and speak, writers, journalists, lawyers. Second, logical mathematical intelligence, numbers and logic, mathematicians, scientists, programmers. Third, spatial intelligence, grasping images in space, architects, game designers, navigators. Fourth, bodily kinesthetic intelligence, body control and hand skills, athletes, surgeons, dancers. Fifth, musical intelligence, rhythm and pitch, musicians, composers. Sixth, interpersonal intelligence, understanding and empathizing with others, coaches, counselors, politicians. Seventh, interpersonal intelligence, self-awareness and emotional management, psychologists, authors, philosophers. Eighth, naturalist intelligence, recognizing patterns in nature, biologists, chefs, agronomists. Does any of this catch your eye? Wait, did you know this? Being good at FPS games means your spatial intelligence is highly developed. The ability to quickly recognize 3D space. Being good at strategy games means your logical mathematical intelligence is strong. Being good at team sports is a combination of bodily kinesthetic and interpersonal intelligence. The abilities you show in games or sports are actually intelligence. They just aren't measured in school, but that doesn't mean you lack intelligence. Looking at what you do well gives you a hint about your strength intelligence. Let me tell you about some interesting people in history. Michael Jordan, the god of basketball, a genius in bodily kinesthetic intelligence, but his school grades were nothing special. Steve Jobs, founder of Apple, a combination of spatial and interpersonal intelligence. He dropped out of college. Eminem, one of the greatest rappers in the world, a combination of linguistic and musical intelligence. He was on the verge of failing in school. What do they have in common? They discovered their strength intelligence and focused on it. Failing 2 school tests doesn't mean you have no intelligence. Aristotle said this about true happiness. True happiness is living a life that fully utilizes your potential. But to unleash your potential, what do you need to know first? You have to know what kind of potential you have. If you don't know your strength intelligence, you waste your energy in the wrong places. If you know your strength intelligence, you can focus your energy there. That is the most efficient and happy life. Then how do you find your strength intelligence? You can find it with 3 questions. First, what activity makes you completely lose track of time? The intelligence connected to that activity is highly likely to be your strength. Second, what do you frequently get praised for? A strength visible to others is evidence of developed intelligence. Third, what is your natural reflex in difficult situations? The natural reaction that comes out in a crisis is your core strength. Just do this one thing today. Out of the 8 intelligences we just saw, pick the 3 that you feel are closest to you. You can pick them based on your intuition. Then, search for jobs or activities connected to those 3. For example, if spatial intelligence is your strength, look into architecture, game design, cinematography, or aviation. If interpersonal intelligence is your strength, look into coaching, counseling, or business. You are not deciding your career right now. You are simply getting a sense of which direction your energy flows. Today's core message in one line. There are 8 types of intelligence. School tests only measure 2 of them. The other 6 are still waiting to be discovered. Next time, we will talk about it's okay not to be a leader, the power of followership. The reason why not everyone needs to be a leader. See you next time. My son, I love you so much.